The Magic Kingdom team is looking for a few good cars, so they've created 3 grueling events to test 25 cars and see who comes out on top and will make up the new Magic Kingdom team. The Loop Joust, the Jump Survival, and the Bus Bash. Hi everybody, I'm Aaron Yanda. These are the 25 cars competing. Only 3 of them can make it on the team. The MCI Bus and Doug are already on the team, and they are actually an important part of the testing. First up is the Loop Joust. Any car that is sideways or upside down at the end of the Loop Joust is out of contention and cannot make the team. This is an elimination event. The Loop Joust is exactly what it looks like. Cars will have to take the loop and then joust, crash into each other and try to stay upright. There is no track buffer. Here we go, round 1. We're getting right into it. Sully, sponsored by Hendrika's Heavy Hauling. Up the loop and smash into the wall, bouncing back a little bit, going curbside. Nice job on the loop. And that little bounce back curbside, though, could be a problem. Little instability there. Mickey Mouse up next, appropriately enough for this team, sponsored by Emo Dingo. Mickey Mouse takes down Sully, knocking it off the track after a great run over the loop. And Sully is eliminated, but right now Mickey Mouse also in trouble, sideways on the track. One of multiple Buzz Lightyear vehicles is up next, sponsored by Coffee Run. Buzz smashes into Mickey Mouse and does Mickey a favor, spinning the car upright on top of Buzz, and now Buzz is curbside. Nice run over the loop as well. Getting a little pile up there. Woody, sponsored by Mark the Music Lover. Woody takes that ramp pretty solid, knocks both cars down at the end off. Does not manage to take either of them down. It's in your best interest to try to take out the other cars in this match. Once they're out, they're done. And only 3 can get to the team. Donald Duck, sponsored by Jesus. Donald Duck squeezes Woody off the track, but then goes sideways and over after the hit. Cannot handle the impact. Woody, however, great job getting away from the track, and Woody will be going on to the Jump Survival. Donald Duck is still in question. Zero, sponsored by Reaper EOD. Zero flies into the loop, and Gravity got the better of Zero. Zero Gravity almost looks like, and Zero does a great job of actually making the recovery. Cannot make the loop. That is not a cause for disqualification, though. The fact that Zero recovered after failing the loop is something that Magic Kingdom does not mind seeing. Captain Hook now, sponsored by the Mad Brit King. Captain Hook, no problem taking that loop, and one of the very first cars to actually stay locked into the track hits Donald and bounces back a little bit, but that is a good sign there. Here comes Elsa, sponsored by Judy Collins. Elsa whips around that loop, gives the boot to Captain Hook. Captain Hook stays steady though, nice balance there, escapes, and now Elsa is locked in. Donald, no sign of recovery. Peter Pan, sponsored by Chone. Oh, a nice hit from Peter Pan. Some serious magic in that hit after a nice run over the loop, and Elsa is annihilated, just kicked right off the track over sideways, and Donald Duck makes a recovery now because of that hit. Some real magic there. Sally now, sponsored by Jedi. Sally loops it, smashes into Peter Pan, and takes out both of the cars. Peter Pan and Donald Duck both taken down. That was a fantastic hit. This is exactly what Magic Kingdom likes to see. Some good offensive power, some good stability. Those 2 cars are not moving on. Crush, sponsored by Chorgoth the Infinite Horror. Crush takes the loop, kind of slow actually, but still makes it. Looks a little iffy. Oh wow, actually came off the track partway down the loop, but manages to pull it out. And that was a close one, but Crush is now locked in. We got 2. Nemo, sponsored by Sean's Toy Room. Nemo has no problem with that loop, smashes into Crush and goes curbside. This car looks like it could have some agility though, so this might not be a bad thing. Ariel, sponsored by Sand Dragon Workshop. Ariel takes Nemo out, pops Nemo up in the air, pops it off. Oh wow, that was a close call right there over the loop. Did the same thing as Crush, but manages to pull it out. Some of these cars not quite getting the speed they need, but that was a nice takedown. Buzz Lightyear coming down again, sponsored by DYW Production Labs. Buzz flies through the loop, has a much better run than Ariel, gets underneath her and starts pushing her off the track. She starts going underneath Crush, and we're getting a bit of a jumble down here. I think there's gonna be some eliminations on the next hit. Oh yeah, this is a big one. Mr. Incredible 81 grams, sponsored by Mr. Mark. Mr. Incredible gets a nice hit. Incredibly makes it all the way around the loop with that heavy vehicle. Knocks all the cars off the track just about. Only Sully stays on. Crush eliminated. Ariel and Buzz recover. Cruella DeVille. We've seen this car before. Sponsored by Sid from Cybertron. Cruella makes it around the loop. Rubber tires on this car. Oh, wow, that was close. It almost didn't happen, but she does manage to pull it out. Sliding in behind Mr. Incredible, and we've got 3 cars now. Pongo. We've also seen this car before. Pongo takes the loop, can't get past Cruella. Does a pretty good job navigating that loop. Looked a little iffy there for a second. And now Mr. Incredible is curbside. Up next is Belle, sponsored by Sicken. Belle flies through the loop and Mr. Incredible goes over, can't hold on. Nice run on the loop, but that's a takedown on Mr. Incredible, and the heaviest car in competition today is done. Ursula, 64 grams on Ursula. Ursula flies through the loop. Wow, what a crazy hit. And look at the loop itself. Man, that was a big run from Ursula. The loop is shifting. Looks like it might fall or something. Belle is taken down completely. Space Ranger Alpha Buzz, sponsored by Star Corps Industries. Space Ranger slots in behind Pongo. Cannot get under Pongo. Pongo with some good protection. And now we've got about 4 cars lined up. Olaf up now, sponsored by Jason's Bits Boys. Olaf gets a nice run on the loop and takes down Pongo. Pongo couldn't quite stay on the track after that big hit, and also squeezed out behind Cruella. A solid punch from Olaf. Quicksender, sponsored by Farty Marty. Quicksender slams Olaf completely off the track. A nice job with the loop, and then Olaf is iced. Also takes out Buzz Lightyear, so a double takedown. Magic Kingdom loves to see that. Mickey Mouse, sponsored by Stump's Tree Farm. Another Mickey Mouse car, and it takes out the car ahead that has Mickey Mouse on it, Quicksender. Quicksender forced over, not off the track yet, but now we're getting a bit of a pile down there. Next up, Bo Peep, sponsored by Sloss Automotive Sachet and Buffet. Bo Peep whips through the loop and knocks Mickey for a loop. Wow, that was a fast run. Mickey gets tossed around and then flipped over. Mickey is done, and Bo Peep almost escapes the track. Couldn't quite get off, though. Tinkerbell, sponsored by Moo Cow Horse Farm. Tinkerbell makes it, not a whole lot of weight, the lightest car in competition. Actually barely makes it around the loop there. Slides into position, and Tinkerbell gets a little bit lucky. Last car of the round. She will get to take the Doug jump in the next event. 13 vehicles eliminated. That's about half the field. Here are all the eliminations. Hopefully your favorites are still alive as we head into the jump survival event. Here we go, round 2. All the remaining cars will have to survive a jump off of Doug, which could actually happen in competition if they joined the team. Buzz Lightyear up first. Buzz makes a nice landing off the back of Doug, hits a height of 6, and then flips it around, lands in the safety area. Good survive there. That is what Magic Kingdom wants to see. The cars will not be collecting down at the end of the field. Zero up next. This is just a jump test. And Zero decides not to take the jump. That is totally fair and a good thing. Magic Kingdom wants cars that can survive or even potentially stop a jump from happening. Zero makes it out. Buzz Lightyear up now. Buzz takes that jump. Ooh, not quite gonna do it. Hits a 6, but then bounces off the safety area and flips over. Can't quite pull it out. Gets stuck on the crates. And that car will be done. Cruella DeVille. I had a feeling that would happen. Cruella does not take the jump. Again, a great sign for Magic Kingdom. They want to see that. Captain Hook now. Magic Kingdom has had some inconsistent teams, and a few members of their teams every season, it seems like, are iffy. A 6 by Captain Hook and a nice recovery. Ariel up next. So this year, Magic Kingdom lucky enough to get an Invitational and maybe get some great cars. Ariel will not be one of them. Here comes Woody. Woody takes the leap and does a great job of keeping it stable. Hits a 6 as well. We've seen a lot of those lately. And Woody lands it. Woody using those spurs in the back of the car to kind of control the dismount. Great recovery. Sally. Sally also declines the jump and actually knocks Doug off the track. Does not take Doug down. That would have been an iffy thing to do right here. Would have left a bad impression. A nice survive though. Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse hops off Doug. It almost looks like Mickey is waving to the sky and then makes a nice recovery. Mickey will go on to the bus bash. Tinkerbell got to take this ramp now. Ooh, Tinkerbell botches it and in a very strange way gets hooked on the side of Evil Weevil. Just a strange landing. Well, she is a fairy after all. Unexpected things happen. Ursula. Ursula takes that jump, actually more just sort of drives over it, really doesn't even ramp off. Heavy vehicle and does a great job of keeping level. Bo Peep. Bo Peep spins in the air and then I think spins again, yep, and flips it over and lands it. Some good agility right there by Bo Peep. Final car of the jump, Survival. Ariel, Buzz, and Tinkerbell eliminated by this event. There are 9 cars left. They will take on the bus bash. Can you survive a direct hit from the MCI bus? If so, you might just make the team. Bo Peep takes a big hit and Evil Weevil just yeets off screen completely. I don't even know where Evil Weevil went. Bo Peep did not survive that hit though. And there's Evil Weevil landed over by Cookie and Doug, hanging out with the crew of the Enterprise shuttle. Cruella de Vil now got to take a hit from the bus. Bam! Cruella survives it in style. Evil Weevil yeets off again over into the tires. Cruella, cool and calm, actually causes the bus to go curbside. Handles that like a breeze. Ursula. Ursula, ooh man, cannot handle the hit. Flips up in the air to a 7, and then the bus flips off and goes over. Bit of a disaster there for everybody involved, and Ursula will not be on the team. Just a crushing hit from the bus. Mickey Mouse. Both Mickey and Evil Weevil bounce backwards. Mickey somehow drives back over the bus, tries to stay on the track and steady himself, cannot do it. In normal circumstances, Mickey might have had a chance to try to recover here, but this is not normal circumstances. And the bus also took itself out. Mickey will not be on the team. Buzz Lightyear. Buzz Lightyear just kind of squished right off the track, flips over, there's no chance of recovery. Pancakes it, and done. 0. Bam! Wow, look at the bounce back on the bus off 0, and 0 handles it, but the bus does not. They'll have to try to make sure that doesn't happen during the qualifiers. Woody. Ooh, wow, look at that recovery by Woody. Flips over and then flips it again, barely righting himself, surviving. The bus also survives. Oh man, Evil Weevil lands over by Mr. Bean. A couple of Klingons fell down, but Woody survived it. Only 3 vehicles have survived so far. Sally. Sally, wow, just a massive height there, up to a 7, flipping around all over the place. And Sally can't quite make that all-important recovery. She will not be on the team. Final car that has the chance of making the team, Captain Hook. Captain Hook absorbs that hit. The bus falls over sideways, and Captain Hook, wow, that was close. Couldn't quite make the recovery. It was just agonizingly close, but just not there, and Captain Hook will not make the team. 6 cars did not survive the bus bash, and unbelievably, there are exactly 3 left. That's exactly how many we needed from this event. Just worked out perfect. And there is your new Magic Kingdom team. 3 very solid competitors will join Doug in the MCI bus. Looking forward to seeing how Magic Kingdom does in the new season. We've got a few more invitationals coming up. Movie or Lose It is looking for a few good members, 5 in fact, the whole team. And then after that, the first of 3 10-team semifinals for the Custom Joust. I'm still prepping for the new season, and I'd love to make it extra special. Consider becoming a patron now, or even just go to the shop and buy a logo for a few bucks. It'll help make this season special. Cheers, everybody. See you next time on Junkyard Joust.